Shalom, you guys. It is Juday here, or Naeem Shakam. Some of you guys may know me by, or rather, just the Pretty Coach Oracles here. All right, so I just cut the cards. I'm about to shuffle them the way that I do to like lay them out. I'll be clarifying with these cards, and the clarification is just going to be which zodiac, basically, which sign really needs to pay attention to the messages. Again, let me give a disclaimer. Every sign can be represented here. What I'll be asking is which signs really need to pay the most attention to the reading or whatever, or who this energy could really be about, okay? And I'm gonna do that as I'm led. I'm not gonna know when to do it. Because I do need to hurry up, I'm going to go ahead and get this started. And I think I'm only gonna pull 4 cards. But of course, that's like my intention, to only pull 4. We do still go with what the spirit does. All right. We invite you in, Heavenly Father, and we ask right now just for information about what's going on. Give us a clear messages. Give us clear messages. Give us clear messages, Heavenly Father. Clear messages. That's all we ask for. Oh, shoot. Okay. I don't know who flew out first, but we just gonna pick it up anyway. I do remember this being next, and we'll just put this over here. Okay. So we're gonna stop here. I looked at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be the energy or overall energy that affects this entire spread. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna use both. I'm gonna use the tarot and these. Again, this clarification is only gonna be about which signs need to really pay attention. But to clarify other things, we'll be using the tarot deck. Okay. So for the Ace of Pentacles, just to hurry up and read that info and then say whatever I feel like I get from the Most High. Let's hop on in. This is Pentacles. So for in my notes, it's the last thing I got here. For those who don't know, I am so new to tarot. Okay. Very, very new. But I was led to do it, and so I'm doing it. All right. So the Ace of Pentacles deals with financial reward. Oh, I'm so excited. Clarity of life purpose or goals. It's going to be happiness and contentment. So this is supposed to be the overall energy of the spread. It's possibly the overall energy of this spread. Somebody can look forward to some financial gain, some financial reward. I heard loan and lump sum. Loan and lump sum. Not sure what that's going to be too. Loan and lump sum. Those are just 2 things. Financial reward could be anything. It could be, just payment for some things that you do. Clarity of life purpose. Like, that is exciting for me. Some of you guys could really be, you can have an idea of what you're supposed to do, but not be totally sure on how to act it out or how to move about the country doing it. So this is good news that this is on the way and it's divinely, inspired. And I feel like it's also going to be, it's letting you know that you pretty much gaining clarity of your life purpose is going to result in financial reward for me. Also, goals. I feel like this could deal with you actually hitting certain goals. There may be some goals that some of you guys have already set for yourselves. And I feel like with this being the overall energy, you can expect to reach them or exceed them. Reach them or actually exceed them. You are going to be content with the things that are getting ready to take place for you, things that are getting ready to happen, and you're going to be happy. You're going to genuinely be happy about it. This shows abundance. Abundance here. Cute little garden, everything. It's going to be set up just the way you like it. It's going to be nice. You're going to be happy, like, or content with what happens, because it's going to be from your mind that these things kind of manifest. All right, moving on. The next card that came up was out of the Suits of Cups. So let's hurry up and get over there. It was the Ace of Cups. So for me, the Ace of Cups deals with emotional fulfillment, answered prayers, and joy. So this is just more of the things that you've hoped for, what you've been working towards maybe. Ooh, that actually goes with the Ace of Pentacles. Something that you've actually been working towards with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is going to yield the financial rewards for you, and also it's just going to yield the joy and contentment for you. With the Ace of Cups, it's the same. You know, you are whatever you've been working for internally and spiritually, because I really think this is a spiritual thing, especially with this dove here and placing like whatever this is. Some people might say that's a wafer, like for communion and all that. Whatever spiritual work you have been working on within yourself, it is going to result in your cup overflowing with the type of fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. And that's just I feel like that's gonna spill over into your relationships, because I think Cups deals with relationships too. So I feel like it's just gonna spill over into everything. Everything will be touched by this blessing that's coming from the work that you've been doing. Okay. So that's that with that. I also see the next card coming up was Justice. So I kind of feel like whatever spiritual work you've been doing, it's going to bring some sort of victory for you, which is going to be something that is joyous. It's going to be a joyous occasion for you that's coming up. I don't like to say dates because I don't normally hear them. So I just can only say what I hear. This could be now already happening, or it could be literally on the way. It could be in the works. In the works. If it's not already present, it's coming. So justice, let me go ahead and get what justice means. Okay. Because I want you guys to be sure of some things. I definitely feel like justice definitely deals with some type of victory, some kind of truth being made manifest, made clear, so that where maybe something could have put you in a light that made you look bad, or what have you, in a past time or something like that, that it's going to come back around and it's going to vindicate you. You'll be vindicated. So the Justice card usually deals with fairness, equality, balance, vindication, and revelation. So I feel like because it came right after the Ace of Cups, this is probably going to be dealing with something with some type of emotional justice, some type of emotional vindication for you. Maybe there was a situation in the past that where you put a lot of your emotions, or you put a lot of your heart into a relationship or a union, that it wound up not willing, it didn't yield what you were hoping that it would. Instead, it hurt you. It made your cup, it like drained you, I'll say. It drained you, and it took a lot from you. Though you learned a lot too as a result of it, it hurt you real bad. It drained you and it hurt you. Now something is going to happen where you're about to get something is about to be revealed that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. For some of you, first of all, the word closure came to my mind. So for some of you, you could have dealt with a relationship where the way that it ended, it left so many unanswered questions. It left it just left you like bewildered. Okay. And I think that with the justice card being here, I feel like somebody is about to come back. They're going to reveal certain truths to you that are going to balance out everything, or it's going to reveal what you needed to know that's going to possibly give you the fulfillment emotionally that you need, that you never got at the time. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that you're going to get back with someone, but I really feel like you're going to be like, I think somebody, apology. That's what I hear. I feel like there's going to be an apology that totally brings you emotional fulfillment. It, like whatever they say to you, whatever they reveal, it's gonna be like, okay, now I'm understand. Now I'm more clear about that. That makes sense. Okay, cool. And you're gonna finally be able to have some type of closure in the form of your emotional fulfillment. That is going to be a sense of vindication for you and justice. That's what I got from those things. Wow, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous to know. We've got the Five of Wands here. So we're going to... Five of Wands for me, this is talking about all, like, so much is going on here. So many different people involved. Wands deals with communication. So what my spirit is telling me heavily is that somebody was getting talked about real bad. Like, there were a lot of word fights going on from all different types of directions, so I feel like a lot of people's business was being discussed. Somebody's business was being discussed a great deal, or somebody was being talked about. Somebody was being talked about. That's what my spirit just gave me. And in fact, maybe your name was brought up in a lot of mess, a lot of drama. And I say mess because in layman terms, we know that deals with he said, she said. Okay, that's what I feel like this card is really giving me right now, and that's what spirit is telling me about this card. So now since I did that first and just went ahead and said what spirit told me to say, I'm going to go ahead now and just go see what the meaning is traditionally, and then we'll build from there. Wands also deals with like life and work for me. So there could have been some things that happened in the past with work issues where you could have been getting talked about on your job. Maybe lies could have gone around with you on your job, and it could have resulted in some type of demotion or a loss of your job altogether or something like that. And the beautiful thing is somehow you were still able to move on, make things happen for yourself, because you see the little green buds on the rods there. So all wasn't totally lost for you, but it was just a bad situation, just a bad place to be. Could have been getting talked about on your job. Administration could have had negative things to say about you. Okay, let's see. We're at the Wands now. Let's go to the Five of Wands. So it talks about competition, minor struggles, disagreements, imitation. So for some of you guys, some people could be trying to imitate your work. Let me listen. I'm listening. Hmm. They could try to imitate you, even how you move, what you do. And as a result, there could have been some type of competition, or as a result of competition, someone could be imitating you. Somebody could be trying to imitate how you do, how you speak, maybe. Or maybe in some of the disagreements that happened, somebody probably lied, pretending that you said something, really because they were in competition somehow with you. That's what I heard and see. So somebody could have been envious of you, and during certain types of discussions or whatever that could have involved you, somebody could have pretended like you said something that you did not say. because they were envious of you. Imitation like that. Not in the flattery, but the fact that they lied on you, saying that you did stuff or that you said stuff that definitely never happened. And the reason behind it was because they envied you and were in competition somehow with you. I know already that I'm going to want to clarify those 3 cards. But I'm not sure who I'm not sure what I want to clarify it with. Maybe we'll clarify it with both the zodiac and the deck. Ooh, that's going to be long, y'all. But anyway, okay, so we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. This always deals with speedy communication of some sort. Always. So, but in reverse, this deals with, you got a lot of things going on internally. Maybe you're having conscience conversations. Your conscience is telling you about a lot of stuff that's happening real quick. And this doesn't even have to be right now's energy. I kind of feel like this is a past situation somehow. The only thing that I think is coming, the only thing that I feel is the present situation are these 2, the aces. I feel like those represent that what's coming forth. I think so far, what's happened, and maybe the justice card, but these other 2, I kind of feel like this was the past energy. These were the past energies. These 3 cards, the overall energy, Ace of Cups and Justice, these are what's coming or what's happening right now in the present circumstance. But these 2 to me right now seem to be past energies. So I'm going to scoot them over a little bit. They from the past. You were doing a lot of self-reflection. And even if you were doing a lot of reflection and you were talking to yourself a lot because of the situation that was going on. Like, because of the situation that was going on, you were inside your head a lot. There were a lot of things that you did not directly say to other people. And it could have been because you knew that if you really said what you really wanted to say, what you could really see, it would cause more contention, more arguing, more disagreements than what were already there. So you didn't. Or it took you a while, like you just would be in your head for a while before you would come out and say something, and then it would end up with this energy of arguing and minor disagreements and disputes. And of course, with you being talked about. Oh Lord, I'm trying to get through the majority of the base cards first before I start clarifying. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. To the 8 of Cups. We got the 8 of Cups, which definitely usually deals with contentment. Oh, my bad, y'all. This is not the 8 of Cups. Please excuse me. This is the 9 of Cups. This is the 9 of Cups. Deals with indulgence, self-gratification, having more than enough, and contentment for me. I feel like this card usually can deal with being content as well. So, I feel like this was somebody else's energy. Somebody else thought that they had everything that they needed. I always feel like cups still deal with emotions and relationships as well. So I low-key feel like somebody in this past energy, in this past relationship, they felt like they had everything that they needed. They were good. And so some of the things that maybe you were bringing to that person's attention in the past, and I'm going to tell you this resonating for me all day. But anyway, the things that you were bringing to this person's attention in the past, maybe it was true and they couldn't see it because they felt like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Maybe it could have been someone, Lord, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, because I know cups deal with water and the emotions. So maybe you were dealing with somebody like that who was kind of closed off to you. Even though they had agreed to be in this union, they were closed off still to you because they were good. Like they felt like they were fine. And things that you might have seen or pointed out to them about others or just about themselves, it always would stir up drama with y'all because they was over here thinking they was good. Like, no, I'm okay. You the one need work. You the one need to work on yourself. You the one need to get yourself together. Stuff like that. That's what I'm getting. Of course, because that was truly something that happened to me. That was truly something that happened to me in my past. Okay, following that card was the Knight of Wands in reverse as well. So let's go ahead and see what the Knight usually deals with. This is usually a person who is a risk taker, adventurous, follows their passions. This could usually mean that they're having to go somewhere, or that they leave you. It could be a man. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. And it could have meant that they moved. That's in the normal upright position. In the reverse position, this usually deals with interruption of some sort, rupture, division, discord, a breakup. Wow. So, just to flow in what Spirit is saying is that this is definitely a relationship reading, which most of mine tend to be. Although I know that I will say that there's a lot of work issues as well and communication, so I'll do for all of those. But for the relationship, hands down, what I am hearing is that there was a union in the past. There was a past union that where there was a person who felt like they were good, they had themselves together, they had everything that they needed, and maybe that was your energy. Maybe that was your energy, but I don't think so. I get the vibe that this was the other person's energy. They felt like they were good, even though y'all did agree to be in a union together. They weren't really available to you as much because they were indulging in themselves. They were thinking about themselves. It was a self relationship first. So it's really one-sided because while you were there ready to give of yourself to them, they were good and they were kind of closed off from you. Okay. Um, you trying to share things that you saw about them or that you saw about other people close to them and surrounding them led to a lot of disagreements, minor, but it was a lot of them. It also led to your name being in a lot of mess. I feel like there was some envy, some competition between multiple parties with you. This relationship definitely involves competition. Mm-hmm. Lies. Some people lied on you. And then as a result of all this stuff that you were seeing in the union and how the person was closed off from you and everything you said to them turned into an argument, or they always felt like you was just trying to argue or whatever, it had you in your head a whole heck of a lot. There were things that you were saying to yourself that your conscience was teaching you, or that it was saying as well, that you tried your best not to say to them, but sometimes you would have to, which would also lead to the Five of Wands energy. Ultimately, this led to a breakup. This led to a breakup. This led to discord in the union, and it led to a breakup. Like, this person left, and it was abrupt the way that they left too. It was abrupt. It came to a screeching halt. Okay, that's what I'm picking up as far as in a relationship. When it comes to work, I feel like maybe because of competition and envy at your job, okay, somebody was saying some things or somebody acted and they did work like they were you, but it wound up getting you in some type of trouble, could have caused you to lose your job altogether. And you were inside your head wondering, like, what the heck is going on? What's happening? Could have been a case of some type of stolen identity. I just heard some type of stolen identity with imitation and all that. Kind of messed up your money a little bit. Somebody could have spoken ill of some type of work that you do that's really important for you. Could be your life work. Somebody spoke negatively about it. And maybe you've been trying to figure out either who it is that's doing all this naysaying and talking about you and speaking against you, or you know who it is and you're trying to figure out how to deal with the situation. Justice is coming, though. You're going to get a reward financially because the overall energy was the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to get a reward for your hard work. You're going to get a reward for the spiritual work that you've been doing. I feel like this right here also could deal with the spiritual inner work that you were doing. This communication was with yourself. It was inside. It was the spiritual work. So as a result of that, searching yourself, trying to figure out what you could do better, how you were wrong maybe in the circumstances, whether it be a relationship or work or career, because you did that, you will be vindicated. Balance is going to be restored. Be it through an apology, be through it some other type of victory, maybe work victory. Maybe you get a promotion, or maybe your business starts to booming again. Maybe somebody's going to come out and do an apology that's going to get your business booming again or something like that. But some victory is coming. The scales will be balanced. And it's going to be swift. It's going to be something that cannot be reversed. Something that can't be reversed. And it's coming from probably somebody of authority somehow. They have some type of authority, some type of power. Okay, so let's see if we can clarify some of these cards now that we didn't got that out the way. Okay, so Heavenly Father, for the Ace of Cups, which signs need to pay attention to this? Actually, for this overall reading, that's what we're going to clarify. This overall reading, what signs need to pay attention the most, or what signs are involved with the overall reading? What signs are involved, Heavenly Father? Aquarius. What signs are involved, Heavenly Father? What signs are involved? This could be, to me, this could be anywhere in your chart too, by the way. What signs are involved with this situation, Heavenly Father? What signs are involved? What signs need to pay attention to this message the most? What signs are involved? What signs are involved? What signs are involved? Okay, that's another one. Cancer. What signs are involved? Remember, guys, these signs are just going to be touching on all who were involved in this whole situation. Capricorn. What signs were involved? What signs were involved? Gemini. What signs need to pay attention? What signs need to pay attention? Virgo. What signs need to pay attention? What signs need to pay attention? Taurus. What signs need to pay attention? Leo. What signs need to pay attention? What signs really need to pay attention? What signs need to pay attention to this reading? Oh, wow. Oh. So I just picked them up, even though I didn't necessarily feel it. I still picked those up and put them out there. But I think I want to redo them. I'm going to reshuffle one more time. I feel like if they come back out, they'll be meant. What signs are involved? What signs need to pay attention? What signs are involved and what signs need to pay attention? What signs are involved and what signs need to pay attention? What signs are involved and what signs need to pay attention? All right. I feel like that's it, y'all. So the signs that we have out here on the table that this situation involves are Leo, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, and Gemini. So we got a lot of earth, air, fire, and water energy represented here, guys. So yeah, those are those who need to pay attention mostly probably to this reading. It should resonate somehow with you all. Again, just because your card did not fly out does not mean that you don't fit this reading. Like, it could definitely still be for you, okay? But to me, these are the people who most need to pay attention. And again, this could be anywhere in their chart. This could be anywhere in their chart, but I really heavily feel like these were, like, this could be the main sun sign somehow involved in these circumstances and in these different scenarios that Spirit had me to mention. Okay. Yeah. Again, just one more time, overall, I do think that this is a relationship reading mostly, but it's a relationship and work. It deals with relationship and work here. Okay. Overall, as a summary before I go, you have the Ace of Cups as the overall energy of this. This deals with fulfillment, financial gain, financial reward for the work and effort that you put in towards your work. Particularly, this talks about your life work, maybe your life purpose, or any type of business undertakings being resulting in exactly what you hoped for. You are going to be content and happy with what the outcome is of this circumstance. Somehow you're going to get some financial gain. Originally, I heard the words loan and lump sum. Okay. Also, the Ace of Cups and Justice. I feel like these were relationships. This was a relationship. Somebody was bringing an apology. Somebody was going to reveal some information that's going to vindicate another person in a relationship that really ended abruptly because somebody was closed off from the other person. Also, there was some competition and envy, and maybe even, I'll even say jealousy, enough to where people were speaking ill of someone or a couple people involved in this circumstance, both at work and just with everyday life with the ones or what have you. And as a result, somebody knew about the negativity that was going on, and they were taking it and dealing with it internally. I feel like, yeah, so as a result of the breakup, they looked at themselves, reflected a lot. They had to reflect a lot. And as a result of that spiritual work that they did, they're going to receive this justice, this emotional fulfillment, contentment, this joy. I feel like if it's not an apology, some relationship is going to be coming back together. And this time around, it's going to be balanced. So what the other person may reveal is that instead of being in this energy of that they were all good and they were only thinking about themselves and that they were content, it may be like, oh no, I really loved you, I really need you type stuff. Okay. Which this other person may have always known, could have always known that. So, and this is going to be of divine timing. It's divine. This is divinely orchestrated. So again, the signs that I feel like this really needs to pay attention probably to this reading are Virgo, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Aries. You can take that as you need to, guys. I was thinking of clarifying, but I kind of feel like this could already be clarified enough. Plus, it's already so long. Ugh. But I'm really feeling like clarifying. Let me keep all these cards out because I like to take pictures of what I showed y'all. I really feel the need to clarify the Ace of Cups. So, I really, really feel like I really do. So let's try it. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. I think that's going to be the only thing I try to clarify so that the video won't be too lengthy. Heavenly Father, please give us insight on what the Ace of Cups is dealing with. Give us clarity on this Ace of Cups. Wow. The Star card. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I know that this is something big. This is absolutely huge. There's water on this card. A lot of people tend to say that this definitely represents Aquarius, and I will still say that, but I also think this is still water energy here. So I feel like this is dealing with, for sure, this has got something to do with a fire sign and a water sign who may have Aquarius somewhere in their chart. Could be a cusper. The Aquarius, I don't know I would say the Aquarius is a person that's in the card itself. So I feel like they are a person on the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces specifically. God damn it. I feel like this is about my business, y'all. No lie, no offense. I feel like this is so about my business because I just got to read it personally for myself that somebody that I know is going to come back and apologize to me specifically about some stuff that happened in the past. But, and honestly, I did ask to clear my energy way before any of the readings I did this rising. So, but I just guess that this needs to come out and needs to come forth. But again, for those who, this is wish fulfillment, you guys. This is something that you have really, really wanted coming and manifesting yourself. Let's go back. Let's go. Like, for some of y'all probably wanted this relationship real bad. You probably felt like this person was everything for you. Everything that you actually may have wanted. And so when it ended, it could have been very devastating for you. I feel like I know for myself personally, mine was the catalyst for my whole spiritual, like more of my spiritual awakening. So that could be the same for some of you guys. This could be a union that was like the beginning. God dang it, I took so much time. It was the beginning of your whole spiritual awakening. This could be it coming back around again. Wow. Something big is coming back again. Come on, Star. All right. The Star talks about hope, answered prayers, wish fulfillment, and miracles. So for me, somebody has been having hope for a union, guys. Some of you guys have been having hope for a union that is literally about to be coming back. It's coming back. I think this is part of the cards that I had out. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Okay, so again, this Ace of Cups is talking about something that y'all really wanted to manifest. Again, since I do think it's a relationship, this is talking about probably a relationship that was always meant to be. This is a union that was definitely meant to be. Again, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, and Cancer are all signs indicated around this energy or surrounding this energy. It could be you guys who this reading resonates with, or whoever this reading really resonates with. Y'all all could have had some type of dealings with these other signs. Okay. Whoo, Lord. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot, guys. This is really big. Take it as you need it. I don't want to make this any more longer than it is. But y'all, somebody is, to me, coming back bringing apologies. And maybe even the relationship that you know will be extremely fulfilling for you. despite these past things that play a role against you guys, whatever work that, I mean, and this Ace of Cups could be the other person's energy too. They could have been manifesting this too. They could have also been in this same energy. Y'all could have been mirroring each other to be this is what Spirit is giving me right now before I'm talking about I'm leaving. What I'm getting is that both of you guys were in this energy, just at different times. You were in this, I feel like this is the woman. The woman was in this energy first of self-reflection, seeing all this kind of stuff being talked about a great deal, also talking. She was also talking to others that led to this other person, the male, being feeling like he got talked about or whatever. Then after the breakup happened, then he wound up feeling this same energy too. Also, it caused him to do a lot of self-reflection. A lot of self-reflection has been going on, whether we know it or not. It's been going on, and now it's like both of y'all, because of this work right here, the inner spiritual work, because remember, I feel like the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups are together as far as you guys were having to deal with yourselves internally, communicate with yourselves. Whatever y'all done discovered and found out about self, it's done some things divinely so that they have really helped y'all see some things about yourselves first, and then about the other person in this union. And now somebody is ready to make something miraculous happen. They ready to make something miraculous happen here. Something is about to happen. That's all I can keep on saying. I don't know exactly what it is. Like with the Justice card here, I really do feel like somebody is about to get, oh, okay, Judge Uday, clarify the Justice card so we can kind of know what's going on, get more insight about that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Ooh, Heavenly Father, for more clarity for those who might be attached to this reading, please help to justify this. I mean, not justify. Help clarify this Justice card. What's going on with the Justice card? Let's get some more clarity for the Justice card. More clarity for the Justice card. Let's get more clarity for the Justice card. Please, Heavenly Father. Let's get clarity for the Justice card. Let's get clarity for the Justice card. Y'all, please, I do apologize that this is long, but I mean, I know y'all want to know. Like, I would want to know, you know? So, a lot of pentacles on the table so far. So, it's safe to say that this is dealing with some money and or, this is dealing with money and or work to me. Please help us to clarify the Justice card. Help us to clarify the Justice card. Help us to clarify the Justice card. Holy Spirit, and angels, help us to clarify the Justice card. Ace of Swords. I don't know, but I'm going to do one more. Help us to clarify the Justice card, and then I'm going to have to leave it alone because it'll be way too long. Help us to clarify the Justice card. Please help us to clarify the Justice card. Wow. I said I was only going to do one, so that's that with that. The overall energy is still the Ace of Pentacles, so this is definitely probably got some stuff to do with money. Let's see. So the first card that came out to clarify justice was the Six of Pentacles. So let's hurry up and go there. Pentacles is my last in the notes, so let's go to the Six of Pentacles. All right. So the Six of Pentacles deals with charity, accepting and giving help, presents, gifts, gratification, attention, and somebody to me being on their P's and Q's. And also now is the accepted or right time. So for me, I kind of feel like this is the energy. This is that person's energy. This could be a man or a woman for those who, you know, were involved in a union. This could be the male or female energy. But for me personally, I feel like heavily this is the male energy. I feel like um, this person is a charitable man. He does like to assist and help people. But I feel like more importantly, that with this justice card, it's going to be towards you. It's going to be towards you. And for myself, it's going to be towards me. This person is going to be on their P's and Q's towards me or towards you. So with the relationship, like this may come back as a whole union, you guys. Somebody might be coming back to really work on a union. And they are going to be on their P's and Q's, honey, concerning you. That could be part of the justice. Before they, I know for me, I'm sorry, I have, that's why this is definitely resonating for me, but it could be the same for other people. Your spouse or your partner could have been into helping other people. It could have seemed like, oh, you're helping everybody else except for me, like, or you're paying attention to everyone else except for me. You're being on your P's and Q's for everyone else except for me, you know, and we're in this relationship together type stuff. So maybe this time when they come back, they are going to be balanced. This man has the weights in his hands. Maybe this time he's going to be balanced, whereas before it was slightly unbalanced. That's one. That's the first card justifying. I mean, oh my gosh, clarifying the justice card, which could be an answered prayer for some of you, for some of us. I know for me it was an answer. It's going to be an answered prayer. You know that there be give and take and that there be balance there for our relationship. Like, don't just be giving it out to everybody else. Anyway, I'm not saying nothing because I'm already in a relationship. I don't know what the heck is going on. So anyway, this could be my current union. As far as like, I don't know, this could be my current union, but I don't even want to say that because I feel like then I'll be reading stuff into it. But it could be my I feel like my ex could come back and offer an apology, but I feel like that'd be about the end of it because I'm already into a committed union with somebody else. Let me stop telling y'all my business. But moving on, the next card that came out was the King of Pentacles. So let's see what the King of Pentacles energy represents. I always felt like the King of Pentacles energy was a boss, like making boss moves, in control of your money, financially secure, also very intelligent, wise in how they and very strategic in how they create business relationships and partnerships. Also that they will be successful in business, that they don't mind working hard, slow and steady, very hard working person. I feel like this is the energy of that man. This is the energy of the man coming into your life, be it a person who is new or a person from your past. This is part of what's clarifying the justice. Okay, that's coming. The justice that's coming. Remember, I'm going to go ahead before I end this video. I will read off the signs that I feel like really need to pay attention to this reading the most. Okay, the next card that came out was the Ace of Swords. So let's go to Swords real quick. I want to apologize for the link, but listen, y'all, we need this clearly. For the Suit of Swords, the Ace of Swords came out, also clarifying the Justice cards. It says a fresh start. This is not the Ace of Swords, y'all. Why am I holding this up to y'all? Ace of Swords represents a fresh start. Somebody's available now for a new beginning. Clarity, sudden opportunity. So I feel like this is going to come out the blue. Or it's going to seem like it's coming out of the blue, but it's going to be quick. This person is clear. So again, because this is with that same energy of the male, I feel like this man has made up his mind. Whatever inner work he's been doing, whatever inner spiritual work has been going on, he is sure as to who you are. Or he is sure as to how he's supposed to be moving now, what he's supposed to do at this point when it comes to you, and he's about to do it. He is about to do it, and it's going to seem like it's sudden, but this has been going on for a while. I'll say 5 years because the 5 of Wands is here. I'm the number 5. I'll say 5 years. This person has been in this state of thinking and reflecting, doing his own spiritual work. And as a result, it's time, like, very aware of what needs to go down now. Very aware of what needs to go down. The last card that came out to clarify the Justice card was the 5 of Cups. For me, this deals with being alone and also dealing with some deep insight. You've been thinking about something heavy, heavy. Let's go back. This is a dark place. Like, I feel like the dark cloak represents their energy, like how they have been. They've been in a dark place emotionally, because cups deal with emotions for me. They have been in a dark place. I would even say that they've been by themselves a lot. Like, let's just say that they even in a union with someone else, they have still felt alone. They still felt by themselves. And they've been in their head, in their emotions, heavily. You see the water back here? See, but this is in a desert. There's a little bit of hope, a little bit of life. But I definitely feel like this is definitely just representing a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, for sure. This is that energy to me. They have been in their feelings. They've been in their feelings. I mean, really thinking about something in their feelings. And I think that with this clarifying the Justice card, it's because of this that they're going to bring this real fast. They about to bring this real quick. 5 of Cups. Jude, you still haven't read the 5 of Cups. Okay. So what this talks about, it says dwelling on the negative, maybe self-pity, being a negative Nancy or a negative Nate, or they feel like they have lost, they have suffered great loss, but there's still some hope, there's still something left. This could also deal with inheritance, transmission of power, possibly an arranged marriage. um or a marriage that had with bitterness and frustration, or this could deal with inheritance from a father. So I'm about to tell y'all, like, I feel like I really remember how at the beginning I was talking about, I don't know if it was this reading, I'm getting confused now. Dang, Father, help me out. I'm trying to say that lump sum, remember I said lump sum or loan or something like that. I really feel like this card confirms that information. Maybe this person is going to be coming back. Maybe they got a leg up because of some type of lump sum that they received, or some type of financial thing that came to them suddenly but divinely, is going to assist them in coming back to you somehow. It's going to assist in their return. It's going to assist in their being able to make the boss moves that they're going to get ready to make. But I also feel like this has been their energy with the 8 of Wands, with their self. Like, this has been their energy, and this is the number 5 yet again. So they've been going through it emotionally speaking. They have been going through it emotionally speaking, man. Really thinking heavily about maybe how they were in this union, or how they mistreated you. Really feeling like they lost now. Like, dang, I lost. And even with the arranged marriage, like, I low-key feel like this marriage was arranged by the divine, which is the reason why now, remember I was saying whatever this was that was big is being divinely orchestrated. Do you remember that? Something about this is divine. Like, this is not something that either of you could probably escape, though you may have thought y'all could at differing times. A miracle is about to happen in this relationship. A miracle. Okay? Where both of you guys are going to receive the type of emotional fulfillment and contentment that you have been longing for. Guys, this is deep, man. Not only are y'all gonna be legit taken care of and just overflowing emotionally with one another, but money is all over this. The Ace of Pentacles is the overall energy. And then remember, with clarifying the Justice card, we got two Pentacles cards on the table. You got the Six of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So, and these are all clarifying the Justice cards. Some stuff is coming, guys. This relationship is going to bring with it abundance in your union and relationship, as well as with your business. Wow. Again, just to clarify who needs to pay attention to this heavily: Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancers. These are the signs who I feel like really need to pay attention somehow to this reading. You are going to know, I guess, according to spirit, how you fit in with this reading and where you fit in. At least I surely hope so. If you don't, ask the Most High for clarity. But yeah, one more time: Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Cancer. This reading, you guys probably need to really pay attention to. I feel like a union that is supposed to be, that could have experienced an abrupt breakup because of arguments, discord, disunity, and all that led to y'all both doing some internal thinking and all that kind of stuff at different times. Like, that is what caused the breakup initially. A person feeling like they were good, like, I'm good. This is a person who was self-indulgent. They felt like they was already everything they needed to be. You felt like maybe you already had your stuff together, whoever energy this could be, and really you didn't. You really didn't. And because of you being in this energy, your other person left you. Your other person left you abruptly. It hurt your whole heart. Okay? This hurt you. This hurt you a great deal. It helps you to change certain things about yourself, though, as a result. And now justice is going to be coming. This man is heavily in his money energy. He's really he's really trying to manifest what he needs to monetarily so that he can live his best life with the woman that he loves, with the woman that he truly loves. I do feel like for him, there could be two different women. There could be two different women here. Y'all, I'm trying to stop, but I can't. I'm getting stuff. There could be two different women here. There's one woman that he's given to more, and another one who seems to be lacking. Just kind of seems to be waiting. He don't mean to do this on purpose, but right now, I mean, he is generous. He don't mean to be doing this, but I feel like the one who he's given to a lot, maybe he feels like she needs him the most at this time. And this person could be the one who is waiting to receive this. Who may even feel like, hey, I deserve it too. Hopeful that he's going to change from over here to over here. This also could mean that there's one that he's already made choice of above the other. And that this justice that's coming, he about to just go ahead and call it what it is, make that decision like he needs to, choose the woman that he really needs to be with, and they're going to have their life together that is going to be everything that they ever could have imagined with one another. Both of them gonna get what they need from the other person. Now, again, this is the Ace of Cups is here on the table talking about emotional fulfillment, and I feel like that's for both of you guys, really and truly. And I think that the other person who's not chosen, you've already been chose. Like, you already been chose by somebody who is divinely orchestrated for you, which is probably the reason that this person can't give it to you like they may even want to, but they can't because you're really set aside already for someone. You're already set aside, honey. That was fated for you a long time ago. And this miracle is about to manifest. And everybody is going to walk away with who they need to be with. All right. That's the end. I'm going to say shalom.